Welcome back to another edition of Hamtainment on another edition of the FIFA World Cup 2022 in Qatar. It is a quarterfinals, and what a quarterfinals it has been. But before we get to that, like and subscribe to the channel. Click the bell for notifications for every time we upload a video. And please, if you like what we're doing here, share with whoever you're with, whoever you know. Share our video so more people can visit Hamtainment and join us. And please leave comments below because we will respond to the comments below. But before we get to the quarterfinals of the World Cup, Danny, how are you doing?
We're doing good. We're doing good.
You're doing good, but your GOAT is not doing so good. We're going to get to the whole tragedy of the Morocco-Portugal game, but we're going to start with the shock of Croatia and Brazil. Croatia goes through to the semifinals of the World Cup through pens, beating the heavily favored Brazil coming into the tournament. Daddy, come on, man. What happened to Brazil? They were on paper. They were by far the best team in the tournament, and it looks like they choked.
Very difficult. Very difficult. To understand why they couldn't do better. I mean, Croatia did play. Were very solid defensively. It's just one of those games. I don't think Brazil necessarily played bad. I think it was Croatia.
Why are you smiling for?
I'm not smiling.
Why are you smiling for? You happy Neymar out?
No. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really care about Neymar. This ain't his last World Cup. I mean, he's 30. I mean, he should play one more. I mean, he said he's mentally not prepared for another one. I don't know why. I mean,
and speaking of not mentally prepared, why the hell did he not take the penalty kick? I don't know why they had Marquinhos, of all people, in the do or die moment take the penalty, and they don't have Neymar taking the penalty.
Well, for most teams, they have. Well, you can't. See, the thing is, you can't switch the penalty order once you make it before you take the penalty. So before the first penalty is taken, you do the penalty order.
And why aren't you? If you're Neymar, why don't you take the first?
Whatever
penalty?
The penalty order is, it is. But a lot of teams, most teams do this. Like, this isn't just a Brazil thing. Most teams save their best penalty taker
Which
for
is
last.
dumb.
They save their best penalty taker for last. Chelsea did it with Eden Hazard. Most teams save their best penalty taker for last, so they can close out the shootout. Argentina saw what happened, and they didn't let that happen with Messi, so they put Messi like the second or third penalty, so they made sure that
Messi was the first one to take the penalty.
He was the first one. He was the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Argentina made sure because they saw the Brazil game. If the penalty shot didn't happen, Messi would have been the last one to take the Argentina penalty too. But they saw what happened, so they're like, okay, we gotta make sure Messi takes the penalty. But some teams always have their best penalty taker take the penalty last. They didn't get there because Marquinhos missed, Rodrigo missed. It's unfortunate. Croatia played very well defensively. In extra time, they counterattacked, got a good goal, and they won on penalties, which they're very good at. They're very good at penalties. So,
hey, shout out to Croatia, by the way. If you meet Croatia in penalty shootouts in any competition, the odds are you're gonna lose because that goalkeeper is guessing right. I don't know if he got a crystal ball or what, but Croatia, like, it's looking like we might get a repeat of the 2018 final. Croatia and France. That's never been done before in the history of the World Cup. So that'll be very impressive. But the shock of Brazil, like the Brazilians crying and everything, they shouldn't even got to that point. They should have, on paper, they should have destroyed Croatia with all the attacking talents they had. Croatia, credit to them, they played very defensively, they played very organized, but Brazil should have won that game, and hell, they scored in extra time. Basically, with like 3 minutes to go, you have to lock up, and they let a goal in. That's on them. I don't think they're going to win a World Cup anytime soon, because this is the best squad they have in years. This squad's just going to get older.
And that was Brazil, so they're always gonna get a young talent. Like there's a dude who Real Madrid just spent. Like, his name's Endrick. He's 16.
He's Brazilian?
Yeah, he's 16. Real Madrid just spent like 70 million euros on him. Like in real first team senior money, they spent 70 million euros on him.
Is he gonna play?
Not yet. But by the time 2026 comes around, he's probably gonna be a star. Brazil always have young up and coming.
But they ain't gonna get a Neymar for a minute. They're gonna get a Neymar for.
Well, they already have enough skillful wingers. I mean, you don't really need to have a Neymar necessarily. You just need to have a balanced team around those skillful wingers to be able to win. They just need to put it together. It is what it is.
All right.
You know.
So we're gonna go next to the Netherlands and Argentina. Argentina, I don't know if I want to call it luck or anything like that.
Banger of a game, by the way.
Oh my! That was this the best game in the tournament? I think it was the best game in the tournament with everything that's going on. 2-2.
I mean, well, considering as a game as face value, maybe not, but as for the fact that it's quarterfinals, Argentina, Netherlands, yeah. I mean, overall,
the teams that met the most in international competition.
Overall, I would say Cameroon and Serbia was a banger. It was like 3-3.
Yeah,
that was a banger. I watched that game. But yeah, this game was very good. Top definitely top.
You think Argentina was lucky to get through this? Because honestly, as I'm watching this game, they look scared. Like Netherlands were throwing the kitchen sink at them, dominating them with their height and their aggressiveness.
No, they weren't lucky. Netherlands were the ones lucky to get back into the game to make it, go into.
What a good set piece at the end before extra time.
Yeah, Argentina weren't lucky. Argentina dominated for 70, 80 minutes, and so Netherlands just put all them 6'5" guys up front to try to bully them in set pieces.
And they did.
So, yeah, it worked out. So Argentina wasn't lucky to they deserved to win. I mean, whoever won really deserved to win because the fact that Netherlands pushed through and got 2 goals in what 9 minutes.
Yeah.
They deserved to go to extra time, but Argentina ended up pulling through. They ended up scoring their penalties. Van Dijk. Listen, Van Dijk. We know Van Dijk. He always goes left on penalties. That's one thing. I remember when Liverpool were playing Chelsea in FA Cup final, I think, or Carabao Cup. I think it was Carabao Cup. Kepa stood on the left-hand side of the goal because he knew he wasn't going right. Van Dijk still went left and still scored. So when Van Dijk took the penalty that he missed, I knew he was going left, and Martinez knew he was going left.
Hey, shout out to Martinez, by the way. Martinez is an excellent goalkeeper on penalties.
If I'm Van Dijk, I'm putting it right because everyone expects me to go left. The same thing with Kane. Kane always goes left.
Yeah,
right?
Harry Kane.
With these players that always go left, I'm just going right because you think I'm going left, so I'm just going right. It's mind games, but
yeah.
Argentina were the better penalty takers. It got very feisty. But Argentina deserved it in the end.
All right, so we're gonna talk about your so-called GOAT, Morocco and Portugal. Man, okay, tell me what the hell happened. First of all, Ronaldo didn't start again. Was it Goncalo Ramos starts in his place again after scoring a hat trick against Switzerland? He starts again. Ronaldo's on the bench. Ronaldo comes on the 50th minute to try and do something, but at that point, Morocco has already scored quite an excellent header in the first half. Listen, you're disrespecting the GOAT or one of the GOATs for not only not giving him his farewell tour in the World Cup, but not letting him start in this crucial game. Like, I don't care how petulant his attitude is. I don't care how immobile he is now. He's still Cristiano Ronaldo, and he at least deserves to have a shot at, my GOAT final is ruined, by the way. Like, thanks a lot, Portugal. My GOAT final is ruined because Ronaldo is out. Like, Ronaldo's been carrying this team for the last 10, 16 years, and he deserved to get the start. What the hell happened to Portugal?
Well, first off, it was more than not benching Ronaldo. They also benched Rafael Leao for the whole tournament, which is really ridiculous to me because I think Rafael Leao is the most dangerous attacker that they have. I mean, I don't know. Portugal they always have a decent team on paper. They just never seem to have enough. I mean, Bruno. You have players like Joao Felix and like.
Hey, Bruno was playing pretty good in that game though.
Bruno played good, but not good enough.
But what happened to your goal, man? What happened to Cristiano Ronaldo? I know he came on the 50th minute, but it was only 1-0 at that point. Morocco was playing hell defensively. Morocco did get a red card late in that game. Cristiano Ronaldo, as one of the GOATs of the game, he got a show. What happened to your goal, man? What happened to your goal?
I mean, look, let's not kid anybody. He's 37, almost 38.
And that was your goal, though.
He's turning 38 in February.
Okay, and LeBron scoring like 26 points still. He's 37.
We didn't expect Ronaldo. I didn't expect Ronaldo to do nothing crazy important. It was just the hope that he would get maybe one header in the box and he would be able to score because he's very lethal in the box. Bringing him, I knew bringing him on wasn't about to do nothing crazy. I mean, the only thing that maybe if they get a penalty or if they get a cross in the box, maybe he could rise up and score.
Yeah.
But it was really bringing on Leao, which I think they need to do a lot earlier. They need to start Leao, in my opinion, because once you start Leao, you already have Joao Felix, Bruno Fernandes. I think you have a good combo there. Ronaldo's kind of just there just for the big moments. If it falls to him, he scores and it's a big moment. Listen. There's certain players, even though they're big names. There's certain players when you bring them on, they're not gonna change the game. You just know it.
Like Ronaldo, one of those people.
Yeah, like Raheem Sterling's one of those people as well. Like England brought him on against France. I knew damn well Raheem Sterling wasn't about to do nothing. He's a big name player, so you think, Raheem.
How you not gonna do that? He's a Chelsea player. Should be doing something. Class club.
There's certain players who come on, and you just know that they're not about to change the game. But it is what it is. Morocco played good. They parked the house, the bus, the kitchen sink.
Hey, shout out to them. The first African team to make it to a semifinals of a World Cup. Shout out to Hakimi and your boy Ziyech. Hey, Morocco, pull it up, boy. I mean, they ain't gonna beat France. Let's not kid ourselves. I mean, they can. It's football. Anything can happen. But shout out to them for just making the semifinals. That's a success in itself.
I've always said this, and I still believe this. Like right now, Ziyech has the second most dangerous left foot on earth behind Messi. You can't tell me besides.
And where's your logic in that?
Besides Messi, you can't tell me one player who has more of a dangerous.
Mohamed Salah.
No. Because let me tell you, Salah is obviously a lethal goal scorer, which Ziyech is not a lethal goal scorer. But you tell Ziyech to pick out a pass with his left foot, it don't matter where he's at, no matter where the player he's aiming for is at, on the dot.
So what's he doing for Chelsea?
On the dot. We don't play him.
Oh, why? Why if he got the most lethal left foot in the game?
Because every time we don't play our wingers. We decide to play Mason Mount and Kai Havertz for most of the time. And two, when we do play our wingers, we play him a wing back. And no winger is about to do nothing at wing back. So that's why he doesn't succeed at Chelsea. Okay. Anyways, and also we don't run a formation that suits him because he is a right winger, and we play with like inside forwards, not wingers. We play with like false nines and tens and stuff. So it doesn't work out for him over there. But for Morocco as a winger, especially with Hakimi by his side. Always a threat. Especially with that left foot of his, always a threat.
Okay. All right. And now the last game of the quarterfinals, England versus France. The real GOAT, Kylian Mbappe. Now, he didn't get that goal today, but he didn't
do anything.
What do you mean he didn't do anything? He was a threat the whole game. The fact that he had to worry about Kylian, he was doing things. Stop it.
One little nice dribble against Kyle Walker for 90 minutes. That's all
he was in their heads rent-free. You know this, and I know this.
All right, that's cool. I mean, he didn't do nothing, but if you want to believe that he did something.
And Harry Kane also, again, another Tottenham player, selling England again. He gets 2 penalties, puts away the first one. Again, he goes left, like you said, but he knows that you're going to release his teammate. He knows he's going to go left. So what he tried to do was hit it as hard as he can on the left, and he ends up skying it all the way back to London. Like, England, I'm done with this. It's coming home nonsense. It's never coming home. You won one time in 1966. That's it. That's the next.
Someone made a very good comparison. It said England is the Tottenham of countries.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. Good players ain't gonna do nothing. Yeah. Get to the finals of Euros, lose to Italy, who are not even in the World Cup.
Also a bad manager. No, honestly, listen. There's talks that Thomas Tuchel might come in to be the English manager because
Thomas Tuchel.
Yeah, because he can't certify because he spent a year and a half at Chelsea, so he does have an English. I don't know, certificate or something. Yeah, something. Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to be English.
You don't have to be. Oh, you don't. No. Oh, yeah. Thomas Tuchel. But anyways, Thomas Tuchel wants to coach England.
This is the first time I'm hearing this.
No, it's like a fact. Thomas Tuchel wants to coach England, and because Southgate, I don't really.
But it's not really Southgate's fault.
No, it is Southgate's fault because he's been doing this for years for England. One, he brings out Saka, which was the only dangerous player.
I agree, but Saka was a menace that game. How could you bring him off in that game?
He brought Saka off, which was the most impactful player that England had. He brought Raheem Sterling on, who not only was never going to do anything in the game. Mason Mount made a difference. He got the penalty.
He didn't do anything.
It's not his fault that Kane didn't put it away. He brought out Saka and brought on Sterling, who one wasn't ever going to do anything in this game, but two just came back from his family getting robbed. He just flew back from London to Qatar like 2 days before the game because his family, like someone in his family got robbed. Hopefully they're doing okay. So he's probably not in the right mind state to come on and change the game anyways. So it never should have came on. You subbed out Henderson for Mount, which was a good sub. You need more attacking. Mount got the penalty. Not his fault that it didn't get converted. Good substitution. But people like Rashford, there's no reason why Rashford should be brought on the 85th minute. He should have been brought on
he should have started
a lot earlier.
Rashford, it should have been Bukayo Saka on the right and Rashford on the left with Harry Kane in the middle.
I think Southgate, he's been doing this for years. He's kind of been holding back the attacking talent that England have because England do have a lot of attacking talent, even in midfield with Bellingham and Foden and Mount. So, look.
And shout out to France. France are missing like 5 crucial players. They're missing Benzema, Nkunku, Pogba, Conte, and they're still out there. They might do the first thing since Brazil in 1962. They might be the first team to defend their World Cup titles. And if Mbappe gets 2 World Cups back to back, I ain't gonna shut up.
Yeah, that's cool. But
that's cool. That's just cool.
Yeah.
Wow, that's just cool, guys. Defending the FIFA World Cup champions is just cool. It's all right. No big deal.
I mean, in terms of France,
Come on. Let's give France some credit, bro.
that's what I was gonna do.
Olivier Giroud.
Hey, good goal, very good goal.
Fantastic.
You know what he does in the box.
Yeah.
They actually didn't even do nothing that game. They just took the chances, and England didn't really. So
that's what champions do. Sometimes you just gotta take your chances.
That's the margins of the game.
Build like
a lot of English people are trying to be like, oh, we were the better team. I mean, it doesn't matter because you didn't score nothing. You didn't complete your chances.
Facts.
So France make it.
Ooh, my boy Kylian. Hey, Kylian. Come on, keep rolling, bro. Since I can't get my GOAT final, I'm going to get my past and present GOAT final. I want a France-Argentina final to decide who is the GOAT of today. And if that happens, honestly, I think France going to win that. France going to win that final if that final happens. But let's hope, because that's the best final we're going to get. This man wants Croatia and Morocco.
I don't want that.
You want that, bro. Who wants to see Croatia and Morocco?
All right, what I really want, I'm trolling when I say Croatia and Morocco. I would actually like Morocco to make it.
Why? Why would you do that?
Because I would love to see the Asian World Cup.
I don't want to see that. I want to see the best players in the final.
Personally, I would love to see Morocco Argentina. I would love that final.
You're insane. You're the only person on the planet besides people from Morocco who won that final.
Morocco, listen, I'd rather see Morocco in the final than France, 100%. Because France is boring. Like not like the way they play. I'm saying them making the World Cup the final again is boring.
Who are you? What are you on, bro? You're high.
I'd much rather watch Ziyech and Hakimi in the final against Argentina than France. And actually, that's cap. France and Argentina would be a good final. But I would rather listen. I don't have no Chelsea players at France because N'Golo Kante is injured. So I rather see Morocco. Actually, I rather see Morocco and Croatia for real because Morocco and Croatia is the only two teams that have Chelsea players on it. So I actually see that final. I don't even think that final would be a bad final. I
don't want to see that. It's gonna be Argentina dominating Morocco for like 90 minutes, bro. I don't want to see that. No. I want to see two teams attacking each other in the FIFA World Cup final. I don't want that.
That's what Morocco do. They attack. They counter attack.
Oh, really? Is that what they did? Is that what they did to get the win against Portugal?
You understand? France do the same thing, right? They counter attack. France against England.
But they actually attack.
Okay, that's what Morocco do too. France against England, they didn't keep no possession. They just counter attack like how Morocco do. And
ain't nobody want to see that final. Ain't nobody want to see Croatia and Morocco. Ain't nobody want to see Argentina and Morocco. Ain't nobody want to see Morocco in the final.
Yeah, why would nobody want to see Morocco in the final? Morocco's a good team. Morocco. Listen,
I want Kylian and
it's
Messi.
Entertaining enough. Let's not act like Morocco just sits there and does nothing for
I didn't say that. They have the best defensive record in the tournament. I didn't say that. But I don't want to see that. I want to see attacking football. And Argentina and France have the best attackers in the cup. So
it's a final. So even with the great attackers, you're not gonna see much goals. It's gonna be tense.
I bet you if it's France Argentina, it's gonna be like 2-2 until it goes to extra time, probably penalty shootout. It's gonna be goals in that game.
I mean,
let's talk about.
I would love to see Morocco in the final. I don't know. You're bugging.
No, you're bugging. Let's talk about the semifinals. So the first one, Argentina Croatia. Who won in that?
Argentina.
I got
Argentina 2-1 extra time.
2-1 extra time?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm going regulation. Because if it goes to extra time, it's going to penalties. So I'm going to give it 1-0 Argentina, 90th minute. Also, I was wrong. I gave him $5 for the what we bet on again?
I said Morocco and Spain would be a close game. You thought Spain would dust Morocco.
Thanks for selling me Spain.
I mean, it was they were obviously never going to dust Morocco. I told you that. It was always going to be a close game.
Damn. Thanks, Spain. Thanks a lot. So you got Argentina winning and Croatia in extra time.
I definitely wouldn't be surprised if Croatia win, though. Like, I wouldn't be surprised at all if Croatia.
If they win, oh my God, I ain't gonna lie. Argentina's been looking kind of sus lately. If Croatia win, our boys are gonna be crying.
Like, all jokes aside, like I've been trolling Messi. I would love to see Messi win this game, but I wouldn't be surprised if Croatia win.
This is Messi's chance. Everybody,
they're just built like that.
Yeah, honestly, Croatia is. They're a sleeping heart. I did not expect them to do this well. They're a very old roster too. They're a very old roster, but they're still pulling up. So. Yeah. All right, France, Morocco. Now, I know you want Morocco for some reason.
2-0 France.
2-0 France? First of all, have you been not watching France? They're not looking at the clean sheet.
I could also see 1-0 Morocco. Not going to lie.
It's going to be.
I could also see that.
It's going to be 3-1 because I know France can't keep no clean sheet, but they have way more attacking weapons than Portugal does, and they have more attacking power than Morocco. 3-1.
Do they have more attacking fire than Portugal? They just have their front three. That's it. They don't really have any bench.
Kylian's better than anybody in that front three.
They don't really have any
Giroud, let's be honest, Giroud's more effective than anybody in their front three. And Ousmane Dembele is a very skillful winger. Yes, they do.
Yeah, they do have more attacking threat.
Yeah, there you go.
I think Morocco.
Stop it! You the only one. Are you Moroccan, bro? You're the only one.
No, see, my reasoning is that Ziyech and Hakimi.
You don't even like Ziyech like that. No,
I do.
You clearly don't know. What do you mean? Literally everything's like Ziyech is trash. You say he only had 2 weeks of good football, and then that's it. Now you want Ziyech.
I've always said as a Chelsea fan that I would much rather see Ziyech and Pulisic than Havertz and Mount. I've always said that. I always said that if we play Ziyech and Pulisic enough minutes,
I wish I could record this man. This man straight lying on the internet. That's crazy.
I mean, I do admit when he plays for Chelsea, he's subpar.
Subpar?
But
I don't know what you use.
I've always said if we play Ziyech and Pulisic consistently, then that would be good for us, rather than us playing Mount and Havertz for how many ever games that we play. Whatever, that's not the point. Listen, okay. Ziyech and Hakimi running at France defense, I don't know, man. I think if Morocco really sit 11 players behind the ball and hit him with one counterattack, I think they could do it, honestly.
But you have France.
Yeah, France 2-0.
France 2-0, I have France 3-1. So you let us know in the comments below who do you think is going to win between Argentina and Croatia and France and Morocco, and who are you wishing to make it to the finals, and who do you want to win the whole thing? Let me know in the comments below. These games are getting really, really good since we're getting to the latter stages of the World Cup. We're almost on the end of it. It's been a wild ride, both on and off the pitch, with everything that's going on in Qatar. Thank God we're gonna get it in the States. For the next World Cup.
North America.
North America, yeah. So we're not gonna have to wake up at a ridiculous time. The finals at 10 a.m. by the way. That's ridiculous.
That's not ridiculous.
That is ridiculous. I wake 10 a.m.?
10 a.m. is not early.
10 a.m. is early, bro.
10 a.m. is not early.
For most people in America, 10 a.m. is early.
If it was like 7, then okay. 10 a.m. is not early.
10, no.
We wake up at 10 a.m. to watch the Premier League every week. 10 a.m. is not early.
I mean, yes, but for like regular people, people are gonna wake up.
I mean, if you're really a football fan, 10 a.m. is not that early to wake up to watch.
I mean, yeah, we're football. I'm talking about regular people, bro.
Well, regular people don't care.
Regular people try to sleep in on Sundays, bro. They going to church or some other nonsense. Like 10 a.m. They should have had at least 1 p.m. Damn Qatar in time. But anyways, yeah, that is our predictions for the semifinals of the World Cup. Again, like and subscribe to Hamtainment for our World Cup takes. And, if you just like the vibes here, like and subscribe. Come on, do it, guys. Click the bell for notifications. And again, share this video to your friends and your families, your lovers, anybody you know. Just share this video around the internet so we can get more traction here on Hamtainment, because we have different things that most people have on the internet. And, it's just a vibe here, and we're a community, and again, most communities don't answer you. We're gonna answer you if you leave a comment in the section. Come on, guys, let's do it. But again, from me, Hamid Mark to Danny, we'll see you guys next time. Peace.